Love you. Clint?
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. This was a little impromptu. Let's go ahead and give the room a couple seconds to load. So, hello, Autumn Nights. How are you? Hold on, my dear. Kindness Works. Hey, I messaged you this morning. I hope that you're doing okay. You can call me. I left my number on there. Hey, Miss Liability. How are you? We've got the banner on the bottom going. So, the reason that I'm doing this live is I did speak to Jane prior to this. Hey, Dorothy. And when you listen to the lyrics of my intro, it says, cause enough is enough. I really sat and thought about this because the night before last wasn't the greatest night. And I was really, really upset. And honest to God, rightfully so. When you apologize to somebody, I mean it. But I find it to be a little bit of a double standard that I get held to the cross about things that I cover and things that have happened in my past that I have messed up about, and I have yet to receive an apology for it, and or it still gets judged, if you know what I mean. I also have 2,700 watch hours. I am almost at 700 subscribers. And when I say that I am proud of myself, I'm proud of myself because for the most part, I cover content. Hey, Penelope. I cover content. I cover crafts. I cover mental health. Every now and then we talk the tea. But today it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be because I have the right to stick up for myself, I feel. So what I wanted to address is a comment that I had made to a person that I had apologized to months before. And I mean that. However, this person dedicated a whole channel to some trauma that I dealt with as a child. And as a result of that, one of my friends whose dad actually took me out of the situation and put me into foster care came in and was able to verify that all of that had happened. But I didn't get an apology for that. And prior to a condition that I had found out about, that comment had nothing to do with the medical part of it, but it was okay for them to go after me and post something horrible on their community tab. But I won't be using that nickname anymore because I'm just not. And I didn't realize how much it had hurt her feelings, and I'm not. I respect you, Jen. If me being in here causes issues for you, then I will step back. Absolutely not, Penelope. And I do want to say this. Penelope, I don't understand the concept of why Penelope is getting the blame for every single thing in the world. Do I control what Penelope does? No. Did I give birth to Penelope? Not in this lifetime. I haven't. Has she been attacked as well? Yes, she has. But Penelope was one of the first people to come into my life and say, you know what, Jen, I'm really sorry. Hey, Shanna, I'm really, really sorry for the pizza bandit stuff. And I would like to take you out to lunch. Do you remember that, Penelope? She does. So when somebody sits there and says, you know, I'm really, really sorry for that. And I believe it was her, a certain thing had gotten back to Clint and kind of ended the whole debacle with him and I, that, hold on, let me go ahead and show my face. So I have no issues with Penelope. I truly don't. Because she apologized to me. I never asked her to apologize to me. And she doesn't bring me any problems. And she's welcome to come in here anytime that she wants. And it's not just my chat either. So everybody wants to have receipts, right? So when I first came back and I got out, I tried to come back online. I shouldn't have. And I fully see that now. And hold on. And there were some things that had happened that I do regret. I do. And I apologize to Maria. I did apologize to her. But there were some real life things that had happened to me. Sophie apologized, actually. I'm okay with that. And I feel bad, and I wasn't ready to come back. And so I took another break. I took a break. I knew that there were still so many months left of me taking medication and needing to get my medication balanced. So many other therapy appointments that I needed to go to before I was ready to come back. So that was in April of last year. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That is a 7-month break. I have so many people that come in and tell me from the day that I went to jail to where I am now, I am here to provide receipts. The first thing that I want to debunk, I have never, ever, ever used a hard drug in my life. I have never huffed spray cans. That to me is defamation, in my opinion. In my opinion. Do I care? Not anymore. I really don't. I was under literally 100 pounds. My kidneys had taken a beating. What I did learn when I was incarcerated is learning how to respect people. I remember the first couple days that I was there, I was really, really sick. It was just really hard. And I kind of was, hey, who do you know? But anyway, let's fast forward it a little bit because I don't want to be like 900 places. I have not missed any therapy. I got out June 5th of 2023, and we're in 2025. The other thing that I want to address, and oh my God, I'm going to say it with my whole chest. Said creator, the reason that I made the phone call is because you were talking about my loved ones. Do you not remember that live? You were talking about things that I was not allowed to address. I went into your room, if you remember, and I asked for the link. If somebody has that live, I would really, really appreciate it Because if you would remember, and you guys were in the live, when I went in and I took the link, oh no, she wouldn't, I don't know if she dropped the link or she didn't, but then she started playing Twilight Zone music. That was why I made the call. Now, when I first called, was I sounding manic? Absolutely, I was. Did I call back? I did, because she played the call. She mocked me. She made fun of me, talked about my mental health. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Thank you. This is my time. It's okay, Karma. I love you. So I called back and I had apologized. I had explained more to them what was going on. So there was a second call. Why that call hasn't been whatever. But here's the thing that I don't understand. Said creator said that when the beginning of the year started, that we weren't supposed to be talking about anything in the past. However, I do believe after that call was made, I had apologized for that, which I did, even though she wouldn't stop. But then I became friends with said creator. I started doing crafts. They were great when I was in said creator's room, right? Does anybody not remember that? Because Karma sticks up for herself. And this person doesn't like people that are strong-minded. She doesn't like that. And what I believe is the reason that she doesn't like people to leave where she is because, one, she may know stuff about them, which is horrible. Nobody should live like that. Because these are the people that provide her things that she can do. They pay her bills. I paid your bills for 2 years. Did I get an apology for that? No. So we're not supposed to be living in the past, yet you have a video up that was done, okay, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So that was almost a year ago. But we're not talking about the past, right? But again, said creator, I was in your room. I gave you super chats. I don't know where habanero or spicoli are, but you were mad because I had them, yet you had people in your room modding that went real life at me and never, ever, ever apologized to me, but that's okay. And I think one of them, you didn't like them very much. Said creator, you have literally, I don't know if there's anybody in the internet in this community on top of people in the MobTube community that you haven't talked about. Also, I did not just shout out Savage's channel. In fact, I had no idea what Savage was going to cover that day. I also have the links dropped for All Things Serious. I have had links dropped for Sophie's channel. I've also had links dropped for George's channel. So why is said creator only getting mad if I bring up George and I bring up Savage's channel? I don't know. Where is my apology for the cheesecake stuff that you did? Now, I'm very happy that went to a very good cause, but where's your apology for that? Where is your apology for knowing every single move that I made? Where's your apology from Allison accounts, from places that I went to pick up my prescriptions? Where's your apology for that?
You expect an apology from said person?
That is why I'm addressing this, because I think what she's trying to do is make it out that people like us are going after her. Nobody cares. What about the things that we have suffered from mental health wise because this person has affected our mental health? She affected my mental health at one time very, very badly. Where's her apology for it? Where's the apology for the things that you said about my man?
What she says.
I don't remember a cat peeing. No, she never apologized for anything. So it's okay for you to say whatever you want. Again, I'm not naming anybody. I'm pronouncing. Why is it okay for people that have been in the hive with you to have gone real life at me and you still kept them in the room, but you left the room because Lily was in there, who also at the time was going through a mental breakdown herself and had also lost her mom? Where is her apology for talking about her even before the interview? Where is my apology for the therapist that Clint and I had for his first and last name getting doxxed? Where is my apology for that? Am I waiting for it? No. I'm just minutely making a comment, pronouncing, if you shall say, to other people whose mental health that you have affected. Savage's brother was brought up. Maybe you didn't do it, but somebody that you were friends with, somebody that I thought loved me. Why is that okay? When you're a creator, if you can control where everybody is allowed to go, then why don't you control people in your room that say horrible, rotten, mean things? Why is it not okay if people want to stick up for themselves, but it's okay for you or people in your hive, said person, to go after other people? I'm just asking again. And we all have hives. Just asking. So I was hanging out with y'all, made some very, very strong friendships. I miss a lot of people in there. So I was doing a great job. My mental health has been great. I cohabited or coexisted with somebody, actually got a trophy for that. Hey, Debbie. But now I'm not supposed to be online. Never was told that. And now my art that I do for therapy, which was okay when I was doing the Christmas trees and everything, now they're paper plates. Well, here's the thing. All next week, I'm going to be doing crafts with paper plates. But here's the weird thing. Don't you have like certain insects or whatever hanging from the ceiling, things that you decorate? But I make paper plates. That's okay. So next week, I will be doing tie-dye on paper plates. And I hope a lot of people come in and do that. On top of that, if you guys can see me, clearly you know I'm doing okay. I'm sick. I have a lot of health issues going on. I'm very scared about that. But at least I'm not making excuses for things that I did. I think there are just certain people that don't like me, that may have enjoyed my decline. And to the people like that feel that way, I wish you the best. I truly do. Since we're all supposed to have receipts, this was a progress report that I had June 4th, 2024. Thank you. And I also have another progress report that was from a month ago. Miss Genevieve Bailey, 620, 1978, has been seeing me for mental health services since 2/14/2023, with the exception of time between 3/22/23 and 6/19/2023 due to Miss Bailey's incarceration. Miss Bailey has met me on a weekly basis since her release from incarceration on 6/19 23. I think it was earlier than that, though. Ms. Bailey is currently diagnosed with bipolar and post-traumatic stress disorder. Ms. Bailey's trauma stems from both trauma that occurred due to a history of abusive relationships, not anybody's business, my childhood, as well as emotional trauma from cyberbullying, which worsened the client's manic symptoms as well. Ms. Bailey has been open with me regarding how the cyberbullying has affected her mental health before her incarceration. And please, while I'm interrupting this, I have explained in lengthy detail my part and things that I did. In June of 2023, Ms. Bailey and I have been working on ways the client can maintain safety if she chooses to stay online and ways to cope with negative individual in the online setting. Ms. Bailey has been receptive to what I ask of her in our sessions. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Well, nobody should have to twist anything. Wrong one whispers. And I will always be there for you. I don't know how much more real I can be. Clint and I are in a much different place than we've ever been. Do we get into arguments? Absolutely. To the extent of what it was before? Absolutely not. Never will again. Here's another progress report that I received. It's an emotional support animal ESA letter, and I received this 10/30 of 2024. I also meet with a psychiatrist. To whom it may concern, I'm a licensed mental health professional and have evaluated and assessed the history of my patient, Genevieve Bailey, and the functional limitations imposed by emotional and mental related conditions. Thank you. In order to enhance the patient's ability to live independently and cope with her psychiatric challenges, the patient is prescribed the emotional support animal to reside with the patient on a full-time basis and accompany the patient in daily activities. The patient's symptoms are alleviated by the soothing presence of her dog, Mia. The presence of Mia is supportive of the emotional and mental health of the patient, as presence will mitigate symptoms the patient is currently experiencing. I also have another progress report. One is in my phone, and I will get that printed out, but I don't think I need to, but I will. But I also have a psychiatrist that will be also giving me an updated report. Why? Because I don't miss my appointments. If I feel like my medicines need to be changed, I take it upon myself to say, hey, I may need my medicine changed. Does that mean I'm manic? No. It just means I need medication to be altered or something. So prior to being in said person's room, were you talking about my mental health? No, you weren't. In fact, you were complimenting me on how far I've come. So I'm going to continue to keep doing my crafts. I'm going to continue to rise above, because I'm almost monetized. I am. And the majority of my channel is content. Do you guys have any idea how hard that is? Yeah. And I understand like having to cover certain things. Hey, Sweaty. Hey, Shelly. And I wasn't completely aware that people weren't even allowed to come to my chat anymore. Why? Why? You know why I think? Allegedly? I think it's because people in there are the reason that she gets to live as good as she does. I think that she would be scared if they left. Again, I'm just assuming. If they left, who would buy her all the stuff that she has? Pronoun, of course. Thank you, Sylvie. So I'm a very blessed gal. I also would like to show the proof. I'm doing really, really good. In fact, I have a very clean house. I have a man that has also been clean off of what he had an issue with for how many years, honey? He's been clean for 4 years, more than that.
Almost 2 years, probably.
And some people just can't help it. They have really fast metabolisms. And I've never done a hard drug a day in my life, not even an easy drug. Yeah. So what about everybody else's tears? What about other tears that people have shed because maybe you hurt their feelings? Thank you. I want people to understand that it's okay not to be okay. I want people to understand that if you bring up something else, well, I'm very sorry that she had tears. Did she have tears for other people that she's hurt? I have a parent that was deceased. Did she get made fun of? Yeah. Do I make fun of her family? No, I don't. And I have to credit, hold on, my chest. Oh, my chest. I'm just saying things with my whole chest, not my half chest, my whole chest. Hey, Amber. And this is another, my cousin that was in my life and knew about things that I had dealt with. But I think I covered everything. I don't shout out channels just to shout out channels. The phone call that was made, I explained why that was made. And that was also from 2023. Still was manic and stuff like that. And I'm very sorry. What else did I cover? Paper plates. I love a good paper plate. I love a good paper plate art project. I think I've covered the hypocritical aspect. I think that I've covered the fact that this whole community has been affected, in my opinion. I will cover the fact that this is my challenge for you. Something tells me, show me a challenge, because I know that this live is being watched. Don't commentate off this live. That is my challenge, is for nobody to commentate on this live, except if I like you. So George can. But show me that you don't want to make money off of me by commentating on this. That is my challenge to you. So the whole community knows that we don't want to live in the past. Let people go where they want to go, because they make the decision to help you out with your bills. You should be thankful for that, and that you have a slew of people that love you, love them enough to not cage them in. Because maybe I have friends that go in there too. If you don't agree to what happens with you, then maybe, in my opinion, you shouldn't do that with other people. And because I feel like I took a very, very, very good break, and I have a therapist that is well aware that I do my channel, and my psychiatrist, take a break. If there are certain dates or things that have happened to you and you are upset on your lives, again, pronouning, why aren't you taking a break? Right. I haven't seen her in a long time. That's it. Got a nice bit of weight on me. I look good. I feel great. Got great hair. Got a great chest. Oh. Yeah. A great Mia. A great outlook on life. If there is anybody that I haven't apologized to, please hit me up in Jen.Bailey on my IG. If you know anybody that would like to talk about mental health or do paper plate crafts with me, Jen and the Wolfpack 2.0 on YouTube. And if you have to cover a live of mine, when I say said creator, and we don't know who we're talking about, and something tells me that your mental health is a lot better than what you're putting out. But again, just a friendly bit of advice. If you're feeling some sort of way and you're upset, you plug off like I did. Got to run to the doctor. Love you and Clint. Keep your head up high. So many of us are proud of you. Thank you, my heart sister. I did want to show you one thing before you go. My heart sister, I met her in IG. And she is in YouTube. I want to show you something that she sent me. And she lives literally half the world away from me. Hold on. She sent this to me years back. It's a keychain. It says, sometimes you forget you're awesome. So this is your reminder. We both have heart issues. You remember this? Thank you, Amber. Hey, you know what, Amber? I got these at Plato's Closet, girl. And they're mom jeans. Can you guys believe they come up like up in here? And blood doesn't constitute family. People should not be called subscribers, even the Redditors, even though I don't like half of you. And I assume said whatever. And then maybe in Reddit. And I'm not going to Reddit anymore because it was weird that in the beginning I was doing really, really well. And then when I leave said area in my chest, that now people are talking about me again. Coincidence? Who knows? So, girl, I like them. They make my body feel like a Coke can or a Coke bottle. Jeans do look good on you. Wish I could carry them off. Thank you. Tangerine? Fit Tangerine said something nice about me? Oh my God. Okay, I got my annual Reddit shout outs. I used to look like a Coke can. Clint said that I need to get a bigger butt. Whatever. I've tried. I think my butt fell off.
I didn't say you need to. I just said I wouldn't mind it.
Elegant Blood is one of my favorite. Whoever you are, Elegant Blood in Reddit, whether you like me or not, I certainly do like you. Fit Tangerine, thank you. Here's another one I like. I like the JJ account. I did like Ohio State player, but I don't think I like them anymore.
Ohio State player.
Because whoever Ohio player is, your part of the conversation is now deleted out. But you love me so much that you wanted to do like a little parody of me and stick up for me. Or whatever you guys say. So that's the only Redditors I can think of for now. The Redditors I don't like. I do not like, I don't like the coconut account. You're not very nice. Shaper Hairspray, you are blocked, so blocked in my life. You will never be in my room. You will never be in my life. And are there any other ones I don't like? Most of the other ones I don't. And a lot of people go to the Clint one and they're from over here. God, would you like to know what they say about our community? But they're in your room. Maybe have some screenshots, maybe don't. So I think that's it. Anything else, babe?
Uh,
We washed the cat pee out of his t-shirt. I don't know who he is, but is there anything you need to say with your chest? Your whole chest?
I want to apologize to anybody if I offended anybody.
Clint says he apologized if he offended anybody. Clint offends me all the time, and I don't ask him to apologize, but he is
You don't get my
apologizing.
apology.
Yeah. I don't know who Ohio player is. I thought for a second it was George. I just can't think of a life when you weren't in it, said creator. And you weren't the only one who was upset. The way that I was dismissed and embarrassed, I cried literally for hours. I did. Not because I was just embarrassed, because I was told that that was going to happen, and it did. And I was told that the majority of people and SED's area would stop being friends with me. Do I miss them? Yeah, of course I do. Do I understand why they can't come here? Yeah, I do. So, does anybody have any questions? Or is there anything that you want to get off your whole chest? Huh. Yeah. And all I ever did, honestly, I kind of, when we were getting along, I kind of looked at her as a big sister. I did. I thought things were going to change. She gave me the coexisting award. And all because I didn't demod people and somebody came in my room, I got dismissed. So just so you know, I cried too. So I think that's about it. I'm not quite sure where Chloe is. I don't talk about SEDS animals and stuff like that. I don't think if you love animals and you have a great love in animals that you should be calling mine a dog. Like I said, I just have a feeling in my heart that maybe. But I do thank her or him. I think it's a him, actually. I think it's a him. Because I was listening to a certain artist. Oh my God, who was it? Was it Ozzy Osbourne or was it Gary Busey? Not really sure. But I was really, really hurt. I was hurt. And I do miss a lot of people there. And I want, and I want people to understand that I'm truly sorry for my actions. I'm truly, truly sorry for those abuse videos. Please just understand that was a long time ago. That is not me anymore. Please understand that you can call me Benny all you want. We know what my nickname is. So if you're not making a dig again at anybody's relatives, you are mine.
Can you move them like I can mine?
With my half chest? I wonder if I do my half chest. Oh, 71 people hit the like button. Oh. Clint and I are in a good place. I want people to know that it's okay not to be okay. There's a number for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. 988. Again, and I have to repeat this every single live I will. It's okay not to be okay. It is a person that is completely unbiased and anonymous that will listen to you, whether you're feeling suicidal or not. They will listen. They will not judge you. If you want the help, it's available. For real. Don't ever feel bad. One thing that I have learned, happy birthday, One Whispers. is I think there are some people that get mad at you because they expect more out of you, and that's okay. But there are some people that have horrible hearts that are incapable of apologizing, even though they think the things that have happened to them, and that's said creators. They're not capable of apologizing. And to me, anybody that can apologize, it shows growth. And if you have to apologize more than once, it's okay. But I'm just saying what you give to people and what you receive should be the same thing. Oh, and if you want to get a mug that's not a Stanley, I got this 2 years ago from Amazon, and my God, it keeps this ice way more cold than my Stanley mug does. Hello, Cake Bread. How are you? I haven't changed. Oh, well, that's your opinion. She didn't come in and say it, but that's your opinion. Thank you. I'll make a paper plate that says Cake Bread. Karma is why do you have, hold on. Are you saying that with your full chest, Sally? Why do you have stock accounts of, I don't know who that person is. Stock accounts of somebody's animals. Who are you talking about? We don't mention that in our room. Hey, Spirit Kitty, you have taken responsibility and accountability for your past actions. You've shown you've changed. You should be proud of yourself. Thank you. Oh, I'm just glad Jenny Crafts is back. I don't know who Jenny Crafts is. Well, I'm hoping, other than George or one of my friends, that you don't commentate, but prove me wrong and actually not using this to make money. Do not show things that have happened in the past to make it look like it's just happening. I shout out all channels, every single channel of people that I love and care for. So if I shouted out Savage's channel, it's because she comes in here and she's a mod of mine. I also promote Heidi Black's channel. I promote Sophie's channel. People, if they're okay, all things serious, another person. I would promote Amber's channel, but she hasn't and then she doesn't. So again, Marie, if you could drop your link, that'd be great. If you could drop the link for Heidi Black, please. I would really appreciate it. Hey, Stevie. Also, if you could drop the link for, I don't know. I don't think there's anybody else because I don't want to take, drop the link for George. Again, I had no idea what was being said in that live. That's Marie's live. That's whatever. I just shot her out. So basically that's it. I wanted to, Jane, could you drop Savages Speaks live? Jane says, tonight I'm taking care of a beautiful 35-year-old that's getting brain surgery. All this crap online means zero. If you aren't following me in IG, I would really, really appreciate it. That'd be great. It's Jen.Bailey. If you guys have any questions, there are resources that you can go to. I'm not sure what kind of insurance that you have, but if you have an insurance with a caseworker, they can give you resources. Whether you're eligible for anything, there are resources that you can go to free of charge. My cousin lost 2 of her siblings, my cousins, within a couple of years. Everything that she's talked about, she said that there are resources that you can go to. There are local food pantries that are open a few days a week that offer dinners to people. They do not judge you. Nobody has the right to judge anybody but God. That's the way I feel. If there's any leftover manipulation that's going on, please understand I have a very, very big heart. I do. I've messed up a lot. I have. But any manipulation, I have to feel that good outweighs the bad, and things will end up working out. I think there's a lot of hurt. Yes, local churches can help. Reach out to people. Jane, who was nice enough, I think she was the one that told us her bra size. She also helps out. There were 2 people that reached out to her. And again, thank you to anybody that listened. I may not be covering like the hot topics right now. I never really like doing the commentating. I leave that to other people, which is fine. You do you. But my goal in life, honestly, is those that matter don't mind, and those who mind don't matter, or whatever it is. It would be nice every now and then for people to say, you know what? I don't like Jen. I will never like her a day in her life, but at least she's trying. At least she did take a break. So I will continue going to the Dollar Tree because I actually like it. Hey, Mimi. Said anybody. So right here, it is a Valentine's Day sign. And what I did was I put a coat of paint on here. I love hummingbirds. Thank you, Dorothy. I just wanted, if said person or persons went live discussing this, which I hope they don't, because this is educational. I'm not looking to have anybody make money off of it unless it's me. Just grow up, man. It's just so old. Half of the stuff that's being shown now is stuff that has happened in the past. So if everybody wants to be treated the same as everybody else, if you want to be respected as a person, then don't disrespect other people. And if you hear that somebody's hurt, whether you like them or not, apologize for it. You want to be a better person. But anybody that says that they have mental health issues and their mental health is being affected, you shouldn't do that to other people. It's not okay. Shouldn't do it. And please understand, if you guys like to do painting, go to the Dollar Tree and buy a thing of paintbrushes. And if you want to fill your room with all your paints and stuff like that, do it. If it helps your mental health, do it. If you want to hang things up in your house, whether they're a paper plate, whether it's an easel, whether it's thank you, whether it's your hair, whether it's your whole chest, half chest, if that helps your mental health, then do it. Absolutely. My goal, yep, diamond art. I never meant to hurt anybody. I never meant to scare anybody. I never meant to trigger anybody. I'm just a person too, that's trying to get through the world. And if people think that Clint and I don't have bills to pay, or my man isn't out there working his butt off for both of us and people that I love, you're highly, highly, highly mistaken. And please understand that if you don't like my man, then why are you watching the show that he was on years ago? That's not him anymore. So I think I've covered everything with my whole ass chest. And I'm doing well. I really feel like I'm doing well. The old Jen, I would have responded. You know what? If she's in another community, you know what? Miss Crafts, if you hear me, I hope you have a good life, because you know what? That person hated my guts, but if they're in another community and that makes them happy, they maybe went to another community because they got tired of who they had to report to. God. These back and chest issues. I wish I could get back to my diamond painting, hella busy by time. And Marie, I do want to tell you something. Again, you know that I'm sorry, but I'm very, very sorry for your loss. I'm truly sorry for your loss. I love you too. Never lied about my childhood either. So I do want to do some things. I want to do things that are fun. Maybe like community trivia or something like that. We've done some fun things back in the past, even though it's not so much fun. There are some fun things. I'm very sorry that when my mom passed, I made it all about myself. I never realized until I started doing this how much other people had gone through. And again, if I frightened you or anybody in your family, I am so truly sorry. And to the creators that I have broken bread with, I feel, even KK, I just wanted you guys to know, I go into KK's channel. She wasn't the only one. Penelope wasn't the only one. There are tons of other ones that were involved in this, and they're still talking about it to make a cash thing. But again, the beginning of the year, it was supposed to be none of us are talking about it. None of us are living in the past. I'm just here being just Jen. I may have made some mistakes. I may have messed up a lot of stuff, but I'm learning. Anything else, my love? You're so looking like Ricky Schroeder. God, he's got a nice chest. So anyway. Yeah, we need to move forward. Go to any creator's room that you want to go to. Heidi covers true crime. Maria and Ann kind of do their thing. I'm doing the mental health, craft, funny, parody stuff. Go to George if you want to laugh about a few things. Not everything. Just understand that if you're hurting about something, then if you do unto others is the way that I feel. Well, I don't need consistent apologies, but it would be nice for somebody to say, I'm sorry about it, but I did this because of X, Y, and Z. I'm very much taking responsibilities. I promise you. What's contour? What's contour? Hey, what's contour? Being lied on, threatened, and backed into a corner because I want to support. I mean, I just don't understand. Why is it okay for others to demonstrate their First Amendment and have their freedom to speak, but it's not okay for others to do it? And then if others do it, and I'm not the only person that gets called crazy. I think a lot of us have some good crazy in us. Yes, and be self-aware. If you're not in a good headspace that day, maybe don't go online. That goes for all of us. Because none of us are better or worse. Sometimes change behavior is all the apology you need not to right. Contour is when you make up to shape certain parts of your face. I didn't know that. Clint, do I contour? Honestly, my makeup routine. That's okay. I'm like in and out. I just put on a little bit of primer underneath these raccoon eyes. I can say raccoon eyes, right? That's not a bad word. Okay. I don't know if that's a bad word. I don't think that it is. But that's what I look like. I have these dark circles under my eyes. Got the big ass 5'10" head. Don't bother me. I just have always went by the beat of my own drum. And my mom used to say that all the time. And if you guys want to talk about your parents or people that you lost, I don't care. Everybody does it. Everybody talks about their loss. Everybody in this community is messed up. Everybody's secrets have come out. the things that I don't believe should be doing. Nobody should be shaming other people. I have done that. I'm sorry for that, truly. Why can't it just go back to what it was in the back, back in the days? Yeah. I have a channel, a little IG channel called My Whole Ass Chest. So, anything else? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I still get the little under eye things, but anyway, I always go off topic. I think that is a bipolar thing. So, and another thing I did want to bring up, because I cannot rehearse anything, and I always talk past what I say I'm going to talk, is Jane. I did want to bring up Jane, and Amber would know about this. I want to apologize to Amber for that as well. That Jane and I didn't talk for a year. And it was painful, but I know that I messed up. I want to give a shout out to Jane. She was I don't call her a sub. She's family for sure. But we were able to rectify things. So it is possible. Talk to Savage. Heidi's got a great ass again. I can't control what the content creators cover. What I can do is find a mutual something that I like. Please understand, because and another thing that was brought up is my channel or me going to channels. What does that matter? If I go into a channel, I go in and say hi. If it's something lighthearted, I'll stay in there. I'm lying low today. I think I have mood poisoning. What did you ingest? But to be honest with you, a lot of people ask me, did you see that live? Did you see that live? I don't. I cannot go through it. Clint, you can even say, I do not. Every now and then I might catch a replay on something, but honest to God, I do not have the attention span. But I do like going to a lot of places if I feel like it's triggersome or I don't know anything about it because it happened. I just leave. I do my thing. So just because I'm in a creator's room, do I agree with everything they say? No. Do they agree with everything I say? No. So I just, if you're showing stuff from the past, what is the motive for that? If we're not supposed to be covering it. So I'm just saying, with my whole chest, just don't be a hypocrite. Don't hurt others if you feel like you've been hurt. I will never understand where anyone has the audacity to control what people do. That people do that, Ghostface. People control where other people go. Not in this community. Thank you. And a lot of people think I get a lot of chances. Yes, I do. Are there a lot of people that have soft spots in their heart for me? Yes. Do I believe those people? And I'm not just saying, oh, the said creator or person. Do I understand why we don't talk? Yeah. Does it hurt? Yeah. Just be friends with who you want to be friends with. That's all I have to say. And there are certain people that aren't going to like me, that are always going to say horrible things about me. But I need to look at it like this. Bad attention is better than nothing or something. Yeah. I mean, when you commentate on something, yeah, I'm trying to make my own community. I have everybody from every single place. I got my IGers that come in. I've got people that I've grown up with, friends from childhood. I have relatives and stuff like that. I am a free agent. I am a free agent. Hey, Lainey. And I like it that way. When you say I'm a free agent?
I didn't know you signed a contract with anybody.
Signed a contract?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good thing. It's like Clint would say and stuff like that. Unless you sign a contract, nobody should have control of you. So let's all just make a change. Go where you want to go. Hey, Rain. Hey, beauty. How are you? I'm so glad. Yes. And isn't it weird that we were all talking about birds and being able to fly and do whatever it is that we want to do? So I took something for $1.25 and made it into art. Tell me this isn't the most prominent life that's ever been done. But look at this. And what that represents are people that shouldn't be caged and should be able to go wherever they want to go. And if you want to come here, come in. We can work on things. If you can't come here, some of you know, please understand. I understand why. I felt very scared of the said person. But I think just like people that I love, people do find their way home. Thank you. I just think everybody's got their own imperfections, and I just want to see everybody have a good life. And if you say something that bothers you, don't do it to other people. It's so easy. My mom used to say, why they're talking about you, they're giving someone else a rest. I miss my mom. I know you do. We all have lost people. Oh, let me get at my full chest. Oh, I was supposed to get my exercise in today, so good thing. It's just astounding, the freaking hypocrisies, man. I've never seen anything like it before. I mean, we have all, I mean, I got pizza sent to me too. Everybody got pizzas. I've had things sent to me too, and I didn't much like it. But I know that if I'm not feeling whatever and I'm feeling some sort of way, like I told Clint, he goes, you're going to go live today? And I said, no. I said, I don't want to go live today. So if that wasn't a reformed person who used to be on IG 50 hours a day, and do I have a long way to go? Yeah, I have a huge long way to go, but at least I'm trying. Yeah, but there's other things that people like to do. I wonder where All Things Serious is. I actually haven't seen him. That's what I'm saying. If you feel some sort of way, why are you going online? I mean, why are you talking about other people's mental health? I don't understand it. I sometimes get a little bothered or feel a little threatened by said whatever. I think this looks perfect, actually. Who's that? So here we go. I saw him yesterday in George's chat, told him not to get messed up by the drama. Okay. Yeah, everybody is. Every one of us. I think it was, there was a date. It was September 2nd. And I remember I was having the worst mental health day. We all have bad days. But I can also say that I was affected by a certain person and certain things that have happened. I've been affected too. So I think we've got this pretty wrapped up. Yeah. And Penelope is the only person, and KK, out of that whole debacle of everything, that particular thing, she came to me about it. Just because y'all don't, I can't control what everybody does, but I can control my heart. And if I care about that person and things have been rectified, I'm good. I know. And it happened again in the last freaking year. Oh my God. But I do want to say to the person, I did not realize a nickname that I said. It had nothing to do with any type of illness or anything like that. I'm very, very sorry for that. There is enough room in the community and people that love you, and you know who you are, that I'm very, very sorry. I need you to understand that. But you made a channel about me too. But I will not be mentioning any more about this person and or the nickname, and I'm very, very sorry. So, anything else to cover? Because I'm wanting to eat. Clint, what do you want to make tonight? What do you want to make tonight? Can I drop the link? I can. Why do you guys always ask in the end of it? Pizza is good. Control C. Let's try this. Do you want to come up just for a few minutes? Pizza versus stalking and streaming, Jen's mood, right? We'll make it real quick, sweaty. Oh my God. I can't figure it out, girl. I actually can't figure it out. Do you want to come up tomorrow? I know, but first off, two wrongs don't make a right. And number two, I don't care what anybody says. I do not care what anybody says. That has nothing to do with anything that has happened personal in her life. And she knows that. And if she doesn't, I'm letting you know. Yes. But I don't believe that I need to go into a loony bin either. I've apologized to Maria. Definitely have apologized to her. Anybody else that was affected, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just want to have a successful channel just like everyone else. I just want why am I any less deserving of having a chance? That's all I ask. And no more going real life on me, please. That stuff really, really freaks me out. And only people that would know about it, please stop that. Because that has happened. Just, I don't do some of that crazy stuff everybody else is doing. So please don't do that to me. And again, people know what I'm talking about. It does. It gets very, very scary. But yeah, I do believe I came back a little too soon. But I'll tell you what, not too soon now, but now, totally different. Totally, totally different. Jen was able to move on from the things like showing videos of her at her mom's nursing home or her IG lives prior to jail. I don't think we need to keep. Yeah, and my mom's not part of the community. And that's probably more my fault. She wanted to see and love everybody. But she don't deserve that crap. She doesn't deserve it. My mom loved a lot of people. She doesn't deserve to be disrespected. If people don't want their family disrespected or deceased anything, don't do it to other people. The videos I did with her were her wanting people to be a part of her life. And knowing now what I do about the internet and the danger, when you're doing lives, you don't want to have anything that could be looked at and stuff. The internet should be a fun place for people to go to. Online relationships. Well, I don't know about the relationships, but some of the best friendships that I've ever had have been from people online. All I ask is for everybody to have a great life. I really, really want that. And I'm going to continue, just being me, doing my therapy, living my life. Oh, yeah. I don't want to. there were just too many things that were getting circulated that I wanted, because I saw what the intentions were of it, but I wanted that all clipped. I just want to say I was watching a live about the fires, and many in chat were showing no sympathy just because the celebrities can replace their stuff. It's sad. We have so many wildfires going on. Whitney, what are you talking about? Be nice, or I'm going to tell you to shave your back again. I'm kidding. I don't know if you're fighting with somebody, but anyway, let's go ahead and bow our heads in prayer. We can pretty much just assume. Oh God. Oh, my back. And you repeated that nickname when you were still weren't well. They're all, you called her that recently. She was vile to you, Jen, I remember. Here's the thing, and I've explained this. That had nothing to do with any medical or anything, okay? That had nothing to do with it. But because it strikes whatever, I'm not saying it again. Again, that is something that happened 8-9 months ago. She's a very beautiful woman. I think at times she gets a little bit angry. I'm not even wasting a breath anymore. She's got a lot of people that love her. But not even 3 weeks ago, I'm supposed to go into a loony bin. I wish this person the best. At one time, we were friends. I could definitely say she's a great spouse, great grandmother. I'm very, very sorry. And I hope this person comes back, because she sure has a bunch of supportive friends and stuff like that. And like I said, there's enough room on the internet to go wherever you want to go. Yeah. Just block each other. You blowing kisses to me. Just, yeah. I'm sorry if I took up a lot of time. I always get nervous and stuff like that. I'm joking with you. I know you blow me kisses. Penelope and I will also be looking into an OnlyFans page. George might be our manager. We're going to give him 10%, whoever George is. And one thing I will say about Penelope, she loves her child. And pretty hard worker, for sure. I know that. Do I agree with everything she does? No. Do I agree with a lot of things that said creators or whatever do? No. Does that make me love them any less? No. But I think all of us have messed up. And I'm just glad Penelope and I could be friends again. And thank you for apologizing, and you don't owe me lunch. Just do what you want to do. Cover who you want to cover. If you want to cover me and make money off of me, so be it. I don't care anymore. But just things that have happened in the past, I'm letting it go. I've apologized. All I ask is the same respect. So let's go ahead and bow our heads in prayer. And today was a good life, I feel like it was a good life. Father God, thank you for our day. Thank you for everything in our day. First and foremost, thank you for everything. Thank you for the friends that I have. Thank you, Father, for being there for me and helping me out every day. Thank you for these wonderful people that have come in, whether you like me or you don't. Even people that I may not get along with, please make them understand that I am sorry for anything that on my end I may have done. But just pray for everybody. Forgive us for our sins. In our heavenly precious name we pray. Amen. Yeah. Oh, and Penelope also, it is very true that I have rescued raccoons before. I was the kid that would get find a mouse or something like that, and I would bring it in the house or something. I've always loved animals. That is her passion. That is what she loves to do. I'm also the type of person. Are you also in Ohio, Penny? Oh, yeah. A lot of us are Buckeye strong. But I don't know anybody that loves animals as much as I do, and she does. And Penelope, I'm sorry any like sideways comments I made, but I love you and I hope everything's good now. But she has a skunk named Whitney. Or what's her name? What's your skunk's name? Winnie. And it's a skunk. Who cares? And she sent me pictures of Winnie, and Winnie is so freaking adorable. Yeah, I'm in Cincinnati. I think everybody knows. I think at this point, I think everybody knows how many freckles I have on my face. I don't know what the hell I was looking for. Right? Who else? Okay, we have the one, whoever. We've got me. We've got George. We've got Pensacola. Who else is in it? I think Deadly. Yeah, Deadly. We've got my Mia. Who else is in Ohio? Well, Clint, but he's not really part of the community. Oh, speaking of, I did want to let you guys know I have an interview. It is somebody that's been on TV. She is somewhat controversial, but only certain people who have watched that. So what I'm hoping is maybe a collab with Clint, possibly. She hit me up this morning, and she is kind of getting at the point she wants to do the interview, and I think she's going to now. I don't know how doing interviews are. I don't know if you have to pay people and stuff like that. I'm just very blessed for all of you. And I'm going to go ahead and end the live. Peace and chicken grease. Thank you guys for coming in. Again, 988, that's the number for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. And there are resources anywhere that you guys want to go. Thank you guys so much for coming in and being encouraging and things like that. And again, I don't care if it's another sorry, but that is the way that I feel. Anybody that I've ever hurt, I am truly sorry from the bottom of my heart. You guys take care. Have a great live. Have a great week. We'll come back tomorrow for a craft. See you guys. Love you guys. Thank you.